Once again, I've just finished reading in the book of Acts with our Bible reading group. We have a great time on Thursdays. So I wanted to recap chapter 11 and also chapter 12 because we read right on through chapter 12 today. So just to give you a real brief summary, chapter 11 started out with Peter defending to the other disciples why he had shared the gospel with Cornelius and started sharing the gospel with the Gentiles. Well, so as they begin to see that the gospel now is going to be spread to the Gentiles, it begins about the disciples now going out into other regions, and they even get down into Antioch. Now, in Antioch, this is where Barnabas, I believe, and Saul, they stayed for about a year teaching there. And it says at the end of verse 11, that is where the disciples were first called Christians at Antioch. So that happens in chapter 11. Well, chapter 12 is about that, about the persecution getting greater, and Peter is imprisoned. You know, I remember the Jewish leaders don't like this, and the government officials don't like what's going on, and they want to please these powerful Jewish officials. So Peter's in prison. He's sleeping between the two guards. When they awaken, or Peter awakens, and an angel has come to him. The angel takes him out of the prison. He's outside the prison, really thinks he's probably just dreaming, but then suddenly the angel's gone, and Peter realizes, now this is real. Here I am. He goes start seeking out the friends, going to Mary's house. So Peter was rescued, and oh boy, did things not go good back at the prison, because the guards want to know what's taking place. And unfortunately, Herod put them to death because they had allowed Peter to escape. Well, those poor guards, they didn't realize that the angel had come and taken Peter from them. But then Herod, because of his wickedness and his cruelty, God takes care of those who are against him and who do wicked things. And Herod got worms and he died. So God took him out in an awful, horrible way. So in chapters 11 and 12, we're continuing to see the spread of the gospel to the Gentile world. Antioch, the place where the disciples are first called Christians. Peter is then freed from prison because of his escape. Herod puts people to death. He really goes after the Christians because of Peter's escape, but Herod is put to death by God. So the books of Acts, chapters 11, chapter 12, made simple. That's basically what took place there. Hope you'll read for yourself, dig deeply, and understand God's word.